I have decided to, it takes a minute to respond, but I have decided to not tile this, but just paint it. Because I think I'm going to be taking this cabinet out anyway. I'm not sure of that, but looks like all likelihoods are I'm going to kind of make this a mechanical corner. And bring the water heater in from outside and try to shield all my piping, my plumbing piping that is, from going out there. And I don't see any reason in this little area. This is just my little work staging area. This goes to the back porch. And there's old Daff out there waiting on me. And we will, we're just going to paint this. And then I don't think anybody will notice at all. And it'll sure brighten that up over there too. So I would like to bring the tile up a little higher, but we're not going to do that. Okay, I've been working on other things to get to my final shot here. So I've been at it all morning actually. Didn't sleep too good, so I always find that work helps me out. Oh, and Sean gave me some blue tape yesterday when I was wiring the air compressor. So I got some new blue painter's tape. Let's go get it. I forgot it really came to me in just now. So let me go get it. Only the finest. I can't say that I've had too many duck products that I would purchase myself. So this is, oh, there you go, Scotch. I didn't see that. Okay. More or less, you can just take that and just put it there. I'll give it a test, but I'm going to be using this stuff. Boy, he did that right. Okay. Well, good old Sean. He gets one and then the other. He gets it right sometime, but he literally doesn't have time to do a whole lot. So anyway, let's turn the light on, and that's what it looks like painted. So if you saw that and tile work, and you saw that, you say, hey, that's nice tile work too, wouldn't you? And don't worry about those big lumps of paint in there. You can see them better with the light off, because in my world, that's what we call it. We call it texture. It's character is what it is. So I've got my tile work. I've been working on this hard. Back cut the casement here. And then I've got all my little, this is about all the tile I got left, these little pieces. There's some more out there at the tile cutter. And so that's not glued down, that's just setting there. And I'll put that in. I just thought that would be nice. A lot of times when I put stuff up there, I'm afraid that it's wood, you know, stuff like that. So those days are behind me. So we will we'll be tiling that too. Okay, I don't know. Let's see what's over here. I was in the middle of cleaning up and not quite through yet. I want to show you what it looks like. Completely complete, but I mean it's looking pretty good. I've been doing some pretty heavy grouting work, and but I did something that I thought you should see. So a lot of guys and girls, they'll pour paint and leftover grout and stuff down the drain. Even in your shop, they'll pour it down the drain. This is why you don't want to do that. Now, I was using this old Schaefer bucket here, and this has been sitting outside for a couple of days with some grout in it, and it was full about halfway up. It was really full about halfway up, and I just rinsed stuff off. Look at this. This is where the grout has stuck to the bottom of the bucket. So, and I scraped on this for a while already, and you can tell by the remnants down in there. I've been scraping at that some time. Now this is just rinsed off grout, and it is stuck to the bottom of that bucket. So don't pour that stuff down your drain. Go out and pour it over your weeds or something. Maybe it'll kill them. I don't know what it'll do. But don't pour anything industrial at all, ever, down any drain except, there's my septic field out there. Anything at all, because it'll coat your pipes, and you'll get slow drains. And I don't think that Liquid Plumber's going to get that out of there. So just don't do that. Now, I'll tell you this about this stuff. I got this. This is the warm gray, chawed. I think that's French for warm, isn't it? Freud, I believe, is French for cold. Chapeau means hat. So I paid a little attention in school, although I took German. What a yeah, I'll tell you about that one of these days. Yeah, I gave a pretty big speech last day of school that was remembered years later. Anyway, this stuff mixes miserably. It is hard to mix it. Now they want you to use the whole thing, and you can if you want to. I didn't, but I'll tell you, it is not exactly water soluble there for a while. You're mixing it, and the little bubbles of water float around. You can't get it to mix, and boom, it turns into soup. So this stuff is, I guess I'm not using it the way it's designed, but I don't want to waste whole buckets of it. I mean, I don't want to do all of it at once. You can't keep up with it because, you got to keep your sponge going and everything else. And so I like doing little bits at a time and getting the feel for it. But whoever makes this stuff, and if you do it the way they say do it, I'm sure you're going to end. They say stir it and all that other stuff. Good luck. It's going to take you a while, and don't stir it too much because it makes a fine concrete dust, and you don't want that in your lungs now either, do you? Oh, telephone. Who can it be? It's Spam Risk from Cheryl's Ford. Cheryl's Ford's up the road where the Marshall steam station is. Oh well. Try to make a video and everything happens. So okay, so I'm going to show you the final products here later, and then we're going to wrap it up. But I just wanted to tell you, I remember we had a house a long time ago, and the builders and everybody kept pouring stuff down the drains. The drains clogged up. You think they know better than that, but they didn't think I would care. I did. I made them come replace all the P-traps because I went in there and I took a screwdriver and poked at them, and the stuff was firm in the bottom. And I just thought that, house is 20 minutes old. You kind of want your drains to work, Let's look around. This is going to be the closing it out episode here. I have, it's just a pellet gun, ain't gonna hurt nobody. I have finished all my grouting. I will grout no more. Sounds like an Allman Brothers song, doesn't it? So that's the way all that looks. I had to take this door off, and I'll tell you why. It's because of that. That thing right there is thick. I know this tile thing, but I can talk about whatever I want to. I cut the bottom of that door off. Before you do that, drill holes and make sure you got enough wood in there to do that with. Okay? Because if you don't, your door ends up destroyed. So I drilled in enough, and I made it so this thing is like super comfortable. It's so wonderful to walk on. And see, now that passes over that. I don't remember if I don't think I showed that. This is done. This is the way that this is just life as it is. I have done all I'm going to do over here. Big gap. If I had one, just put a bunch of caulk in it and move on. Everything's impervious to water behind that. So this is done completely. No more caulking. No more worried about it. All done. All done. Okay, so let's go in here. This is all done too. Oh, it's raining like crazy. The sink's done. The caulking's done. The grouting's done. That I put a coat of gloss white on that. Looks, I know that's a bug thing. We got bugs here, so sorry about that. Just it works, and they're cheap, and they last, and they don't go bad. So big pizza tonight. So I got my feta cheese and my spinach and my olives, and put a little lobster meat on it, and rosemary, oregano, and nut. Always carry nutmeg in your pocket, wherever you heard that. And this kind of tomatoes, those are the only kind that have any flavor to them. And those are artichoke hearts. Great stuff. Fresh ground pepper. So everything is done back there. The trick here is that I had a lamp back there at one point. So what I do is I turn this off, and that's just one over the stove. And then I turn this off and see it gives a nice little ambient light box there. Isn't it lovely? And man, it's pouring rain. So anyway, everything is the way it's going to be. I'm looking forward to making dinner. This goes back to the store, and I have made a command decision. I'm going to pull this dishwasher out. I know it's not going to be that bad. I'm going to put 2 outlets under here. So that's the way that goes. You can use transmission fluid to fix your little scrapes on the floor. It's if you got the old red kind, it's even better. I had some scrapes where my little tool kind of made them, and then you just, you know, oil is used in woodworking all the time, and not gonna hurt nothing. And I'm real proud of these. I'm real happy with that idea, and just caulk them in, and they look great. I can't tell you, in the morning when I get up and come in here, I don't have to look at that dirty brown silicone. So I will say this too. Wow. It has there's my Metabo air compressor. I'm loving my outside lights too. Really helps run away the creatures. So I had this thing sitting. Okay, noise alert. I don't think this is gonna be too bad. Not too bad. This thing held 125 pounds for like 2 months. Not a sponsor, but whoa! I was impressed. So I had to fire that up because when I brought the door out here to cut it, I got covered with all these little gnats and stuff. So anyway, I had to blow them away, and sawdust and everything. So that's it for this project. I can tell you that there's one of them right there. See that little gnat right there? Little bastards. And I thought I blew them off pretty good. Look at that. That's just, they're oh, got a little fingerprint up there. So, yeah, that comes from the door pins. And so that's so much better down there. And that little piece of tile just keeps it from making a dent in the wall. That's it. That's all there is. There ain't no more. It's all gone. And I do appreciate you all watching. And let's take a look, see how much that car you see on the screen is called a Figaro. So don't see too many of this Japanese car. Look at that. It's rained over 1 inch today. And so that's been a great little video, setting this up and setting up the antenna for that right there. So I kind of bounce back and forth because when it's this cloudy, I lose my signal, and you can see right here I don't get anywhere going. But you can give me a thumbs up, and you can subscribe, and we will talk about something later. My regards to Fast Monty. I've been watching him and making some comments about his 1969 GTO, and I admire his work very much. He's very detailed in what he does. I am not quite so detailed, so maybe I ought to be. I don't know. So that's what this looks like, and we will see about changing water heaters and whatnot later. I love that backlight back there. So we'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.